Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me. Today we're going to do the May 2015 Gemini Tarot reading. And as I shuffle the deck, I ask that all light beings, angels, and God please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Beginning of the month, we're going to take a card from the beginning. And for the middle of the month, I'm going to take a card from the middle. And at the end of the month, we'll take one from the bottom. Okay, Gemini, we have two reversed cards, and we have, actually, you know what? This is a reversed card too. It's the Hangman, but he looks like he's standing up because he should be upside down. So we're looking at three reversed cards for the month of May. And we first get the Three of Rods. The Three of Rods, normally upright, is telling us to take on something that would be a project that's going to take a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline. At this point, with the card being upside down, it means exactly the opposite meaning. It's urging us not to take on too much. You can start a project and take baby steps, but try not to do too much all at once. And I know that's hard for Geminis to focus on small things, because when Geminis do things, they do them in a big way. But this card here upside down is urging you to not take on a major project in the beginning of the month. In the middle of the month, we have the Hangman, but the Hangman is standing right side up. He is not suspended upside down like he would if the card was like this, okay? He'd be suspended. He'd be a victim of his circumstance. He's kind of in a very oppressed situation here with him being right side up. However, when this card is drawn upside down, it means that you're not stuck in a situation. You know what you're going to do. You know what the appropriate action is to take, okay? Although this card is telling us to take things slowly, okay, and not take on too much. Don't bite off more than you could chew. In the middle of the month, the Hangman reversed is telling us that you're not in an oppressed situation. You're not at a standstill. You're not stagnant. Okay? You do know what you need to do in the middle of the month to get the ball rolling on this. However, at the end of the month, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay? And again, it's a reversed card. When you think of the Three of Pentacles, when I'm looking at this card, basically I see a gentleman who is putting the last pentacle up on the stained glass window. You see the stained glass window? I'll put this right side up. Beautiful window. And he's putting the finishing touch, which is the third pentacle of the three, right there. He's finishing up some type of work there. However, the Three of Pentacles, like if it was normally upward, means that we've completed an apprenticeship and we're ready to be a master, that we've learned enough to independently work and do what it is that we set out to do. It means that we've passed our exams, we've crossed all our T's, dotted all our I's, we've successfully managed a difficult situation. But even though our pride in this is justified, we shouldn't forget that there's always something new to learn. So basically what these cards are telling me is, in the beginning of the month, don't bite off more than you can chew. Start small. Okay, if this card had been upright, it's telling you to go for it. Take on something difficult. Take on something hard, something time-consuming. In this situation here, with this card at the end of the month, we need more training on whatever it is that we're trying to undertake here. In the middle, we think we know what to do. We're not oppressed. We're not stagnating. Okay, we're not suspended upside down like the Hangman usually would be. But don't be too sure of yourself. This last card here, the Three of Pentacles, means that there's still more to learn, okay? If this card had been right side up, it means that you're all ready. You've passed the exams, you're ready to go, you're certified, you're doing, you know, whatever it needs to take your project to the next level. However, this at the end of the month is telling me that you need more training. You need to slow down. You need to still study. You still need to learn before you take on the bigger project that this may turn out to be. So during this month, Gemini, I would say during the month of May would be to be cautious. I'm not saying don't take any action, but don't do anything really big right now. Okay? Even though you may think you know, what needs to be done and that you know everything there is to know about whatever it is you're going to take on. This card at the end tells us, still need some more learning, you still need more training. You want to make sure that you do it right when you do it. So get the training, read, study, ask people who've been there before, gain any knowledge you can. And believe me, Gemini loves to learn new things, so this is right up your alley. So you still have a little bit more to pass as far as, you know, being a master of what it is that you want to master, but it will come to you. In due time it will come to you. So study up, realize that you will end up achieving what you want to achieve, but still in the learning process. You still have a lot to learn. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back. Thank you for viewing.